Hey y'all, say y'all, welcome to today's Motivational Monday. So today I'm not in my office at home, which is where I normally am, but that's okay. And regardless of where I am, we're still gonna get this message.
Motivate, 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 get money, motivate, 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 motivate.
So today's message is intentional, it's purposeful, and it's not just for those who are watching it, and it's not to attack anyone, but it's for me too. It's for everyone. And the title is Worry About Yourself, in that period. And I use this title because worrying about other people is not always a negative thing. You can worry about people to the point where you're trying to do good for them and just help them and aid them and things of that nature, but it's not going positive, in a positive manner. Positive, like with positive intentions, is not a bad thing, but at the same time, it can get to the point where you're worrying about someone else, aiding someone else, helping someone else, to the point where it's draining you. It's not beneficial to you, and that's why we have to worry about ourselves. So this can be a bad thing and a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But today we're going to focus on why it is important. In fact, Matthew 7 verses 3, it says,
You see the speck in your friend's eye, but you don't notice the log in your own eye. How can you say, my friend, let me take the speck out of your eye when you don't see the log in your own eye? You're nothing but show offs. First, take the log out of your own eye, then you can see how to take the speck out of your friend's eye.
meaning sometimes you simply have to worry about yourself. Although your intentions are good, although you want to help them, although you want to move forward or pull the gang up with you, how can you do that if you're not able to guide yourself? A lot of times, even for me, when it came to like family, I remember him saying something about like you're leaving, and I felt really guilty about it. And I have peers, mentees, and some friends who always say like, I don't want to leave, or I don't want to do this. I have to help my family. I have people who have turned down jobs and opportunity and chances to excel in their life, and they have turned them down because their main priority is, oh, I can't do this. I have to work to help my family. I have to help with my child. I have to help with my siblings, and it's always going to be somebody you have to help. It's always you have to help. But if you continue to help and not realize that you're hindering yourself, in the end you're going to be the one that's tired. You have to worry about yourself. Sometimes when you put yourself first, then you are able to turn around and pull them up. The whole point of reaching forward is so you can move forward and elevate other people. You don't move forward to forget about people, or you don't elevate to look down on people. No, you worry about yourself so that as you elevate, you have the capability, the access, the resources to able to move them up. But if the blind is leading the blind, then you're not going to get nowhere fast. But if someone who is open and who has the ability to network or created opportunities and created relationships in which can better where they came from, that's all for the better compared to where you came from. So understand that sometimes we have to sacrifice or say no, or not help other people and worry about ourselves. That's when pertaining to trauma, worry about yourself. That's when pertaining to friends who you feel like will never do this or do that, and you try to understand, and that's where I'm right now. You worry about yourself. And that's even when trying to help. That's where I'm right now. Sometimes I try to help and I realize that my help can either hinder, or someone does not perceive my help as it's supposed to be, and it's a problem. And then I have to forgive myself for not, and apologize to them. And that's a personal thing. Some people be like, why am I apologizing? But so that you can understand, like, hey, these aren't my intentions. I apologize if it came off this way. But if I would have worried about myself, it wouldn't have been that case. So there's different reasons in which worrying about yourself can have a positive outcome. And although sometimes worrying about other people, like we mentioned, is a good thing and it's not a bad thing, you have to realize that right now you're the main focus, nobody else. So you have to worry about yourself. In fact, if you move forward in Matthew, it goes down to say in verse 6,
Don't give to dogs what belongs to God. They will only turn and attack you. Don't throw pearls down in front of pigs. They will trample all over them.
how you can look at that honestly is like, sometimes when you don't worry about yourself and when you're trying to help others, in the context of trying to help others and not worrying about yourself, you have to realize that sometimes you're focusing on something or someone who wouldn't focus on you. Sometimes you are helping or trying to aid someone who wouldn't do the same for you if the tables were turned. And with that being said, it goes to show, like, you don't give your pearls to pigs. They'll trample, they'll eat it, they'll destroy it. That goes with your help. Not saying the people you're trying to help are pigs, but if someone is not appreciative of what it is you're trying to do, or if someone does not see you in the same limelight, or if they don't hold you to the same standard in which you hold them to, sometimes your friendship in your eyes is a 10 and you'll do anything for them, but in their eyes it's a 5. And although they love you, they won't do everything that you would do for them. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really choose your battles wisely. And ultimately, right now, like I said before, it's our semester, it's our year, it's our season to be selfish. And you can't be selfish if you're worried about other people. So with that being said, worry about you. In addition to worrying about yourself, on the 28th of March, Miss Courtney Elizabeth will be hosting a forum in which focuses on mental health, and it's called Glowing Up. And this first part is focusing on triggers. So basically enduring or overcoming, some traumas from your childhood that you don't realize are triggers today subconsciously. So if you're in Huntsville, Alabama, I truly invite you to come and get some motivation on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna have your motivation on Mondays, but I would like for you guys to come and join us at this forum. I will be one of the panelists, and I'm not holding nothing back. We're gonna talk about triggers, trauma, all of that, and I hope you come, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, DM me or DM Miss Courtney. I will tag her below. But yes, definitely. So worry about yourself. Time to overcome all this stuff. Time to be a better you. Time to focus on you, and simply just worry about yourself. Catch us on Monday.